Good morning, I'm Coach Bob. Flaming visionary, EOS certified implementer, teacher, facilitator, coach, here to talk about the 6 habits of being a great fucking visionary. Gino Wickman, the founder of EOS, was my implementer 19 years ago, and I've been a part of this from the beginning, and I'd like to think I had something to do with the purity of EOS because I didn't follow it. And I think that helped Gino early on to say, no, this is what we have to do. And so again, I thank Gino for saving my life, that helping to understand what is a visionary and our value and our role. And I used to think I was a terrible manager, and actually I am, but then a bad business person, and there wasn't a role or a place for me in business. And I didn't understand structure, and Gino helped me to understand, and EOS helped me to understand that structure is good, and that there is a place and a role for me that I need to be more of, and then get out of the things that I'm not good at and don't like. So this is 20 years in the making of these 6 habits to help me to be a great visionary and to help this amazing community of EOS people, disciples and teachers, and the community that's been created. So the visionary has been often a misunderstood role by the visionary and by the rest of the team. So, we need the visionary, someone who's out there pushing the envelope and creating those conversations and looking for gaps out there and inspiring and solving big problems, and yet we get in the way. And so with these 6 habits, it helps the visionaries to really love what they do and they're great at, and yet getting out of the way for the team to really get shit done and supporting the team. So the 6 habits of creating a great fucking visionary is, number 1 is to fanatically schedule. As a visionary, I blow things off and I do things at the last minute. So ultimately it helps me to have a schedule that makes sense, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Number 2 is to have a killer team. There's nothing more frustrating to me than when I have ideas and then things aren't followed up on, or we agree to rocks on things that we're committed to, and then I blow it off. So I need that killer team to kind of keep me in line and to help manage me to a certain extent, and then to help follow up and follow through. Number 3 is to nail and own the core focus and the marketing strategy on the VTO. And I find that deep down that is, again, the core focus is why we're here, and really, how we do it and what it is. And so if the visionary doesn't own it and believe it and isn't promoting it, it's probably not going to be 10x. And then the marketing strategy is, do we really know who our target market is, and are we focused on that, and are we really promoting and delivering on our 3 uniques? Number 4 is to create safe space, and that's both ways. So if I, the visionary, am not providing that space of trust and acceptance, and it's okay, and vice versa, we're not going to have healthy conflict and get to the next level. Number 5 is to celebrate and use the visionary. So often it's like, Bob just gets in the way, and what does a visionary even do? And they're just off effing around. And some of that's true. And yet, we need to ultimately, the habit of promoting, to say we need a visionary, and Coach Bob is a great visionary, and let's use him. So again, that comes down to the roles and responsibilities, and to use the visionary. And then last is to embrace life beyond the vine. So we talk about letting go of the vine, and often a visionary, and I think people in general, have a hard time letting go of the vine if they don't know what life beyond the vine is. So those are the 6 habits, and I'll share more of those in the following videos. And again, it's a great opportunity is to figure out the magic of EOS and the different roles. And so I'm excited to share more about getting the most out of the visionary. I'm Coach Bob. Thanks for listening. I matter.